you can now say, well, it's been regulated that a nurse will be involved in the care of a person in aged care, and that is crucial. I mean, absolutely crucial that we have better nursing care and aged care. Look, it's not going to be as much as is required, but as I said, this is a great step. But the government can't say we've restored faith in aged care. You remember that promise that Scott Morrison made? He said, I'm going to restore faith in aged care. What he's done is he's taken a big step towards restoring faith in aged care, but more has to be done.
Okay, staffing, you had a big issue with this the other day, like when we were talking pre-budget. So we've got 33,800 training positions that are basically up for grabs now. But your concern the other day was this all takes time.
It does.
So your view's not going to change.
Well, no. I was buoyed last night by contacting a home care provider, and he actually said that'll do it. In other words, that's what he wanted to see, the training positions. Now, this is a man who's been involved in training, and he says we have to have the training positions available, and you've got home care and aged care. He was talking about home care. He thinks that will help him to the point where he can put on more people, he can train more people, and the training has to be done well.
Just finally, which generation do you think will start to see the benefits of this outlay in aged care? Will it be immediate, or will it be?
Look, there are things in here that are immediate, and I also believe that there's now a lot more goodwill in the whole sector, because when you were listening last night, I know that the people that are involved in the service unions and things are saying a lot more has to be done because it is very difficult for them. But you've got to recognise that this has been an improvement. Now, it's not the improvement that everybody wanted, but this is improving. Now, we'd been watching aged care going down, and we'd even seen big companies being sanctioned, and they've been failing in their duty. They won't have an excuse to fail in their duty. And the other thing you should remember last night too, they announced that there would be an immediate $10 per day per resident. It doesn't sound like much, but how can someone turn around and say we're not giving someone a decent meal if they're getting extra money from the government?
Well, I mean, we know about the rubbish that people get served up, right? So that's a nicer meal.
So you can, and look, I think one of the highlights of what we've actually seen in the last 6 months is that Greg Hunt, the Minister for Health, is now responsible for aged care, and it is inside the cabinet now. So it's become an election issue. The government can't go to the election saying we've done the job. What they can say is we've put more money into it and we've addressed some of the major problems.
I'll tell you what, Ian, 6 months ago when we spoke here at the last budget, you were absolutely filthy with what was going on. So it's a change of heart, it would seem.
Look, you've got to recognise this has been a long battle with a Royal Commission. We've been constantly saying fix home care wait lists, fix home care wait lists. So last night when we see 80,000 over 2 years, and we know there are 90,000+ people there, you say, well, look, that is, it's a great step.
All right, well, that's a good review this morning. Ian Henschke, as always, appreciate your time.